everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, Throwback Thursday, we will be reviewing Takara Tomy, Dinobot versus Tarantulas from Japan.
Yes. So Takara Tomy have been doing quite a few of these 2-packs around the Beast Wars. I believe there's Pterosaur and Rat Trap. There's also a Black Arachnia, Black Widow, because she turns into a Black Widow. Black Arachnia and Tigatron, I'm tempted to say. And yeah, I think there's been a few of them as well. I think there's also a Optimus Primal versus Megatron as well. So we have pretty much all of them. The only character we don't have is Pterosaur, which we have literally just ordered one. We've seen one on Comics and Cocktails for £10. It was the buzzworthy Bumblebee one. So we've just ordered that. With that, we would now have the complete, I think we've got the complete cast of at least Beast Wars anyway, the first cartoon. So we missed out on Dinobot in Kingdom because Nathan wasn't really, I think he'd sort of like lost a bit of interest in Transformers at that point. Or I'd just not, or I think I'd seen it and it had gone down in price, but then by the time I went to get it, it had gone. And then the aftermarket prices were just ridiculous. So when this set came out, we didn't get Tarantulas. And when this set came out, I was like, well, I think it was like £60, which would be cheaper than buying just Dinobot on its own. So I was like, okay, I'll get him that for his birthday. And here we look at the packaging. I love it. What do you like? Do you like the packaging, Nathan?
The packaging is so good. If more of our packaging was like this, I'd probably keep a lot more packaging, but this is one to be keeping.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one.
It's it looks premium, it looks exclusive, it looks ultra cool, slick design.
Yeah. I like the animal. I like how it's, the artwork on the back. It's,
Black, gray and grey.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah.
And then it's basically the front, but then transformed. Oh, I wish we could see more of that.
Yeah. So this is obviously a sleeve. So we take that off and we have the regular box.
Which is even so cool on its own.
However,
shipping this is better than our packaging.
I think this is really, really cool, this artwork here.
Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have it inside?
To be fair, our artwork is pretty cool. I like some of the artwork on some of the legacy boxes. So obviously, as you can see, the guys are not in there. So let's get this back up and let's have a look at them. So here is Dinobot and Tarantulas. So again, and I know there has been a buzzworthy Bumblebee Dinobot that's still kind of available and in almost like a salmon colour, which I did suggest to Nathan originally, and he was just like, "What are you saying, Nathan?" No. He wanted it when he realised he missed out on Dinobot. He was like, "Oh, okay." And then we had the chance to get this one. It's like, well, we could either get these two for like I think Tarantulas had gone down to like £15, and then the buzzworthy Dinobot I saw for £10. So I was like, okay, we can potentially get him. He's like, nope, I'd rather have these two. And I was like, I kind of agree. So hence why I said you could have it as a birthday present. Nathan, first impressions?
So first impressions, I look straight at Dinobot and go, what is that? What is that? What is that? Didn't even try to cover up. They didn't even try.
To be fair, though, Nathan, you have seen the bot mode, and you were massively impressed with the bot mode. So it's one of those where I think in order to make it an excellent bot mode, they had to compromise on the Dinobot. I get where it comes from. That looks a bit ridiculous. But at the same time, he's such a hard figure to really sort of make not chunky. I mean, he looks like he's really chunky.
Very chunky.
He is a bit chunky, but I kind of get it. Like you sort of.
He's not like.
When you see him in bot mode, you understand why he's like this. But you were more impressed with...
Tarantulas. Yeah. So as you see Tarantulas, you can barely see any robot parts except for maybe these little tiny arms there, which are barely visible. When you turn it onto its back, on the back of those, you see the entire robot. But like that, you see tiny bits of green.
At least with that, you can sort of get away with it because it's like it's part of his
claw
things. Okay,
so that's where they come out of. So
I'll admit, I think it's kind of this. Sorry, we're doing all sorts here again. Once again, the Alpha Primus channel, brilliant professionalism all the time. What I do like is like how he stores his weapons. I think that's pretty cool. But I think he's a bit bright for me.
Yeah, the purple is quite bright, but then when you think about it, it's not really realistic tarantula. It's
not.
It's a world where giant 20,000 foot.
Well, don't forget this is don't forget they're on Earth at this point.
Well, yeah.
And
right. Well, they're smaller, aren't they?
Yeah. So yeah.
They're still from the world that has like 1,000-foot tall giant city transforming robots and like planet robots.
Yeah. Okay, so we obviously seen these guys in their beast modes, in their alt modes. A quick look at articulation. You can move, you can open his mouth, you can move his head up and down. Nathan, would you like to just let the cat in? One sec, guys. So let's have a quick look at articulation. To be fair, he's got pretty decent articulation. You know, this moves, they move quite well, moves out, up and down. He's got a little bit of ankle articulation and stuff like that. His back toes move, his front toes move. His tail doesn't really move. But yeah, I think he's got decent articulation. Again, each individual one is on like a little joint, little ball joint. And these also move. Again, apologies, my youngest son is on his VR and he's just very, very loud. I have told him to be quiet, but he doesn't. I mean, you wouldn't have heard him, hopefully, because the door was closed until the cat decided. In fact, where is he? Come here, you. Right. Yeah, the cat decided we were not allowed to have privacy. So yeah, we've got so in terms of articulation, pretty decent. Let's get on to transformation. I'm going to start with the easier one first, Tarantulas. So first off, we can take his weapon off here and just pull it off there. The other weapon's already fallen off. That sort of clips in here, but it's already come off anyway. We can then just open up his arms here like this. And then we pull up these parts here to unfold his legs. And the cat is trying to really get in there. In fact, he might even come up here. Simba. Go on, you come in. Look. He's looking at me as if to say, what on earth are you doing? And he's knocking the camera. Right. Cat, what's up with you? Hello, Simba. There we go. There is Simba. But we're not doing a review of Simba. We're doing a review of these guys. So once you pull him out here, this can then... You pull this part up and we just basically spin him around. Put this part down. And this part will clip up into there. And then you just basically twist. Yeah, just twist his arms down. And that is Tarantulas. Very easy to transform. And here comes the cat again. Hopefully he'll lose interest very, very soon. So whilst he's here, let's go through articulation. He can look side to side. Right, okay. This is a bit of a disaster of a review, isn't it? Right. And then his arm goes out, up and down. He's got upper arm articulation. He doesn't have an elbow joint, but he does have this little, it's not really an elbow, it's more like a wrist up and down, as well as turning. Yeah, so he can turn and it goes up and down. Obviously, his waist spins around. He's got decent kicking action. His legs are quite articulated. He's got Nathan's just trying to get him down now. He's got thigh swivel. He's got I think that's a double. Yeah, double knee joint. And his ankle. That's it. His ankle can go up and down and side to side. He doesn't have any toe articulation. So that is Tarantulas. So Nathan, what do you think about him then? What do you think about looking at him?
So I remember at first Tarantulas had yellow eyes. Or was it green?
They're kind of yellowish, aren't they? They're kind of like...
But like these look a lot more green than they were before. Is it me or am I losing my mind?
I think you're losing your mind. They are pretty much yellow, Nathan.
What?
I think
they're like green.
No, I think you need your eyes tested.
Am I colourblind? No, I'm not.
I mean, they're a very dull, I almost say pastel-y yellow. But
that's not yellow. That is yellow. That's not yellow.
That's not green either. Anyway.
Right, comment what colour do you think these dots are for the eyes?
Those.
Yeah,
those are. I thought you meant this eye here. I was going to say that's pretty much... Right.
Never mind, don't comment.
Nathan, that's not his eyes.
Yeah, I know, we're in a thingy mode.
No, that's his eye. His eyes are there. They're just spots on... He's got crotch eyes.
No.
Oh dear. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the professionalism on this channel is outstanding. So anyway, another good point is that his two little parts here, they can join together and they become his little weapon.
Deadly weapon.
Very deadly weapon, meaning he can cut his own arm off there, really, if anything. Yeah, I mean, I do like the sort of metallic shine to this purple here.
It shows like it's steel plated.
Yeah, it makes him look a bit more like a robot, doesn't it? Yeah. I think I would have actually liked this on here as well.
That would be cool.
I think that would have been really cool. Yeah, pretty decent figure. Looks pretty cool. His arms can... I tell you what, though, when it comes to comparisons, I prefer his arms compared to Black Arachnia. So, yeah. Oh, what have I done there? Because those pegs there don't... No, we'll do the comparison soon. Yeah.
Like Black Arachnias, aren't they? They really are like Black Arachnias.
Yeah, in one way, but I think they're a bit more sturdy because they're a bit chunkier. Okay, so moving off from Tarantulas, onto Dinobot. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to bear with me with this one because I have done this, but I've only done it once. I should have practiced it a bit more, but I think I have. I think I know how to do it. So first off, let's take his tail out. Chop his tail off for a start. Right, next we then pull his legs out like this, as if he's going swimming. And we've got these legs here, which will fold out. So he's sort of like this. Get his heels out. Yeah. Close these parts of his leg. Like so. We're then going to twist here. So this is going to be facing up. This part will go up. He's looking very handsome here now, isn't he, at the moment? And we flip that down. Might need to come back a bit because he is actually quite tall. We then take this part and we collapse it a bit. We then... See, now, I would actually do it now like this. So you collapse these hands. There is like a little notch here for this tab here to not tab into. And I believe it goes something like that. Although it is a bit fiddly. These guys now... Let's have a look. Oh, might actually not be. So this is where it gets really tricky now because it's to do with these flaps. They sort of, I think they go out like that, and they're going to form his chest. See, this tab here clicks into the head. I know that much. And then it's getting these in. There we go. Well, that was much easier this time. The first time I did it, I found it really difficult. That sort of collapses it. And then it's the arms. So, oh, that was actually a lot smoother than when I tried transforming him the first time. And then let's just move his legs about. I think I've got this part right. I don't know actually, because it seems a bit. There we go, a bit more clicked in there. Those parts, I'm pretty sure, are in properly. I just need to stand him up a bit. We can then take his tail, and we, with great difficulty, pull it apart. There we go. And you can either have it as the weapon like this, or you can take it out and you put the tab in this hole here, close it, and then make him hold the sword there, and then this one goes in there like that. Nope. I think he needs to keep his hand open actually to hold this. And then we have Dinobot. There we go. So let's quickly run through his articulation. First we have his head on a ball joint. Looks up pretty well. Looks down a little bit. Obviously can turn it from side to side. Good arms. His arms can come up really high due to this. I think I don't think it's a butterfly, but nice ball joint here. Swivel upper. Has he got a swivel up the upper arm? Sort of, a little bit. Yeah, he does. It's a bit stiff, but it does move. Then he's obviously got his elbow, and his wrist can move back and forward, and obviously he's got his hands or his fingers that can move around as well. I'm not going to do that, otherwise the thing will fall out. He's got waist swivel, and he's got his leg can kick up actually quite far up. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Obviously can go out really high as well as backwards. Yeah, it can actually, one of the few times it can go forward, seems to go forward higher. A swivel at the thigh. Is that a double? No, it's just a regular knee joint, I think. And he has ankle tilt and backwards and forwards. So I believe this is the Kingdom mold. So if you do have that one, then it's pretty much the same figure. So let's get Nathan's thoughts on this then.
So Tarantulas has the time to shine, so Dinobot comes into the centre. Right, so first looking at Dinobot, he is the perfect width, honestly. Oh, he's not slim, he's not Optimus Primal, he's Dinobot.
He's got that, yeah, he's got that sort of big bot feel, but not too big, yeah, not clunky.
I also really like the eyes they put on the chest.
Yeah.
That's on both sides. And you've got this here. It's a pretty cool sword.
Yeah.
Shing, dead. And then you've got this other weapon.
I think that's like a blaster, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like a jousting blaster thingy majiggy.
You can also put that in there.
Ooh,
like that.
A bow, isn't it?
I think it is like a blaster again, and I can't remember what it's like. I think that spins in the show. I think it like spins. The head sculpt.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Oh yes, we know who it is.
1 minute, guys. Right, I'm returned. Before we were rudely interrupted by the lovely Amazon delivery person, I was just talking about how much I love this head sculpt. It looks just like he does in the cartoon. And I love his colour scheme. I think the sort of like orangey bronze and the bit of gold and the blue really, really stand out. I think he's a fantastic looking figure. What do you think, Nathan?
So yeah, I think the bronzy, copper and gold goes really, really well on the figure. His weapons look really, really cool. I really do like it. It's a very, very cool face sculpt.
Yeah.
In general, you think of it, take one look at him and think, that's one face guy.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, he really is, and it really reflects his personality. Overall, I think he's a good figure, really.
Yeah, I think he's definitely worth the premium price of this. Well, and it was kind of a premium price, but also cheaper than buying him second hand. So let's get on to size comparisons. So for a quick size comparison, we have Optimus Primal. I know we normally do Optimus Prime, but we thought it's probably more fitting having Optimus Primal here. As we can see, Dinobot is quite a bit taller than Optimus Primal, which I think he was in the show. And then obviously we also have Tarantulas and Black Arachnia. And again, I think there's actually not much difference in terms of height. It's more bulk, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you were to spread out Black Arachnia's legs, then...
Yeah, slightly more comparison, but she's a much slimmer figure in terms of body, which, you know, she was in the show as well. You know, she's a fembot, isn't she, really? A femme Predacon. Oh, sugar, I'm knocking them all over now. And of course, like we said, with the whole Dinobot and Primal thing, he's got that... Getting a bit out of focus there. He's got that bit chunkiness to him, but he's not as chunky as Primal, which seems pretty fair. And I think they actually go really well together.
Yeah, they really do. Like, you can have Dinobot looking down at Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
And like, it'll be quite...
But obviously Optimus Primal has proven many a times that he is stronger, yeah. So, overall, final thoughts. Oh, actually, no. Before we got some little extra bits that come with the pack. One sec. So, just had to quickly find one of the things that it came with that we couldn't actually find. And that is a golden disc. Pretty nice little thing, you know, bit shiny. Not a bit of a... I'm trying to think of the words here. A bit duller in terms of paint job than the ones. Disc. Yeah, the ones that we got with the Kingdom line.
I mean, I might be able to find them.
No, we'll be alright. But it's still not a bad little thing, is it?
More of a it's more like a silvery copper than the other ones, because the other ones are really bright gold, like
really shiny.
Yellow.
It's more of a dull, and they come with these cards, which are really cool. Some really cool artwork there, like it is on the front, and of course their stats and stuff like that. However,
we cannot read those.
We can't read Japanese, unfortunately.
I mean, we could translate it, but like
it'll probably take us forever. But it's nice. It looks like they've taken the artwork, the model from the show, from the TV show, to show off that, and then there's that cool piece there.
At least we can see the stats.
Yeah, we
don't know which stats a bit like. That could be toe strength or something. That could be anything.
So yeah, they're really, really cool. Overall, Nathan, are you happy with this set?
Yes, I am very happy.
Yeah.
It's such a cool set. I love it so much. The best part is it's like hilarious that one robot mode is great, another's okay, and then one alt mode is like, and then the other one's, that's amazing.
Yeah,
obviously got okay, great, and then obviously in robot alt mode, and then actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's a bit whether you choose them which mode you want, but I think both are gonna go in robot for me.
Yeah. Again, I think you sort of you look at the Dinobot mode and you're like, oh, that looks a bit but But then, like I said, you get him into bot mode, and he's a completely different figure and looks amazing. Anyway, that is it for this episode of Throwback Thursday. Hopefully, we'll have a Studio Series 86 Bumblebee review up very, very soon, and then we'll probably take a bit of a break for a little bit. We have some other reviews that we're going to be doing that's going to sort of fit into Throwback Thursday, but we're going to keep them a bit stum for now. We'll drop them as a little surprise, and I'll also be working on doing a collaboration with a friend of mine. So again, we'll get back to you on that one. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.